Hi everyone. Right, I thought I'll do a tutorial. I've got a parcel to send to a friend and I'm going to do her a tag. So I've cut the tag myself from a 12 by 12 chipboard. So this one, I'll just let you know, measures 13 centimetres across by 22. If you're doing it in inches, it is 5 by 8.5, which is about average for me. I usually do 4 by 8, but just doing one slightly bigger. Now hang on a minute, because I can't seem to get my... That's it. You're going to need a spatula of some sort. I am putting a dragonfly on, but we're going to alter the dragonfly first, so I'm going to put that to one side. What I've done is I've glued on a magnet, and that's going to go... the piece to that that's already on it will attach to the back of this tag. I'm just going to make sure that's... I've glued it on with glossy accents, so I need to make sure that will stick. Yeah, and not move. I've got some metal work out just in case I want to use it. I'm not sure if I will. I've got some artist cement and then the it's Claudine Helmet Studio multimedia matte. This artist cement is the 101 heavy, or heavy 101, whichever. I've got a couple of stencils, which is the brick wall and the teardrop, because I want more than one kind on my project. Oh my word. And the new ones I'm going to test out, which were from yesterday, of the Inca Gold. Love that colour. May work, may not. And the brown. So we're going to try those out today, I think. I've also got, if I need, the Gathered Twigs Distress Ink and some Perfect Medium. I might use it with some embossing, I'm not sure. I've also got one of these, which is an old one. It's Life's Simple Pleasures, so I might use that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the moment. Got a brush, some tissue paper, and I've chosen some colours. This one is, let me, do you know, I must need glasses again. Oh, it's Docraft Artiste, okay. Let me just put that back where it belongs. And the colour, it's the Spritzing ink. I'm not sure what colour it is. Does it tell you? No. It's like the chocolate brown. So I'm going to have that. I've got the Cosmic Shimmer, which is the golden... What's that say? Golden mint, I think. It's actually worn off. I've also got the Golden Fish. Now, these don't spray anymore, but I will brush them on. That's why I've got the brush. I'm using the Sprinkies, which is colour, acid free, and this is the Key Lime. So I love green. Adding browns and blues and a bit of orange. And like I say, this is a nice blue, so we need that one as well. Not sure how it's going to turn out at all. Some might spray, some might have to be brushed on. Like I say, I've got the tissue that I'm using. And here's my tray. So what I'm going to do first is scrumple that up. I want to scrumple that up first. And then all the nooks and crannies of those creases, we should be able to... Let's put the dark brown one on first, I think. And I don't want too much. See? It's got like a golden hue to it. It's gorgeous. Going to use the Key Lime as well. And then a touch of the Golden Fish. And I'm not sure if this will... Well, it will spray. That'll do. I just love these colours. I'm going to add the smallest touch of blue. Like that. And then I'm going to go over just as a hint if this will spray. It may not. No, so what I'm going to do is... I think I'm just going to check some of that on. Let me just... Just sprinkle that on a bit here and there. Oops, put the lid on, silly hole. And the idea of when you're doing things like this, Renier, that's my friend, you know who Renier is, she does awesome tags if you're going to make a tag and you want to do one that's a bit, you know, a bit different. She does some absolutely wonderful tags. Now, all I'm going to do with my brush is, because I don't want that all over, I just want it in certain areas, is just to brush that on. And this is going to do more than one tag, I can see that. So I might as well get another one done when I'm ready. So I'm just going to leave that like that. Didn't get any water, but that can sit there for a minute. And then, you know, I'm just going to dry that off basically. So I'm just going to take that out. Not that fussed about it being on my deck. And then I'm going to take my... I'm not really organised at the moment. I'll have you know. I'm not. Even though I'm just back. I'm getting back into things. Look at the state of my gun. I've never had it like that before. I bet you're all going, but we've got one, Fee. Just like it. Now what this has got is a lot of gold to it. I think what I'm going to do is just take the dark brown again and just give it a little spritz. Like that. Yeah, and I might just put a bit more of the orange on as well. That's perfect, I think. And it's got that gold hue to it, you see. Yeah. Just going to pop that over like that. This is the side I'm going to use. It's got exactly what I'm looking for. So that was lucky. Hope you can still see what I'm doing. See? We'll just leave that. I'm going to wipe this. Okie dokie. Then what I'm going to do is just crumple that up a little bit more. Like that. So it's got a hole in it. Not bothered about that at all. Pop that to one side. Take hold of this. And I now need to paint this. Now, while I was away, Raymond decided to change my room. And I'm having a hard job finding anything. So, I think... I don't know where he's put my paints. Where's my paints, Raymondo? Not that one. That one. I never thought to look for the paint before I started. Oh, got it. There we go. I've got it. I just want to paint it white. And that's nice on its own. Pop that to one side. Just going to dry this off. So, I mean, I basically wanted it white, but it doesn't matter about that because you're not going to see it underneath the other. I just didn't want a darkness underneath. I wanted to keep it light. On there, like that. Love them colours. Okay. Leaves all the creases in. Not that fussed about that either, to be honest. Gives it all age. So I'll just move that to one side. And put that out of the way. Now all I'm going to do, take my X-Acto knife. Right, pop that back, pop those back. Since I got the organiser, you know, the one that Michael'd, I've been trying desperately to keep everything put back in the place. And it's working. It's keeping me tidy. Right, now what I'm going to do is dry that off. And this basically will just seal in the colour and seal the whole thing. I may have to have done the colouring on the edges first, not sure. We will see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We can always put something on it. I don't fuss. Not worth it. Stencils. And the first one I'm going to do is the brick wall. This one's from Creative Expressions. I will be making an order with Creative Expressions. I do buy from them and sell on. Now, let me just see. Yeah, because I don't want anything that's too much. So I'm going to take my knife and have the cement. And I'm only doing a thin layer. I don't want heaps on. Take some drying, but we get the heat gun on it. Always clean up and save what you can. There we go. And we just put that there to dry. Okay, dokie. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put the teardrops on. We'll see. I'm just going to dry this and see how we get on. Now what I like about it, it's starting to bubble, And when I take the heat away, the bubbles will pull back on themselves and eventually will harden. So that's, but it makes it more realistic. And I haven't finished with the brickwork yet. Because what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to use, let me find my paintbrushes, this one I think. Yeah, you need, I could do one a little bit wider than that I think. Let's have, we've got this one will do. So I'm just taking hold of it. I did take hold of a paintbrush. I might get this video done in one, you know. Hang on, because I've dropped it. Right, what I'm going to do is just a touch. Where's he moved all my things? Do you know, he's moved everything. Now I've got no water. What has he done with my water? Oh, man. Oh, blimey. Sorry, I must go get some water because I need water. So I'm going to go to a bit of water in this pot. I'll be right back. Oh, I just dropped something. Never mind, pick it up later. Right, let me just have a go at this. My. So you can paint with this. And I love doing it with the Inca Gold. And I just need to paint the brick a little bit darker. Little bit of news, my daughter and her team walked Ben Nevis, walked up there and back in the most horrendous of weather. She said it was absolutely freezing, blowing a gale. She has put some pictures up, and she was doing 3 peaks. Unfortunately, because of the weather, they only managed to do 2. But I'm very, very proud of her because she loves to do what she's doing. Yeah, I like that. Do like that. Right, I'm going to leave the brush in there now. I'm not going to put the raindrops on them. No, I don't think I need to. I like that, so I'm going to just dry that off. And then what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to add, so I've got the colour in that I want. I just want to add a touch of this lighter colour around the edges, and I'm going to bring that in. That's all. The thing is layering and playing around with what you've got, and I love to do that. That's quite nice. I do like that colour. Okay, we'll just dry that off a bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Now I'm just going to set that to one side. I think I'm going to be doing this next. Hopefully I can get this one off. Now where I'm going to have that, I like it that way. So that's going to be on there. Okay. Right, okay, that's the spot. Oh, it come off. Let me just try that again. I needed that on. Oopsie daisy. Put it on, silly-o. I'm going to have that dragonfly about there. Okay, so that's the spot. Just going to take some glue. And I'm using the Glossy Accents. I'm just going to spurt out, isn't it? Well, it's near there that I want it. Like that. I want to make sure we've got this the right way around. On there, like that. And like I say, I'm just going to... Oopsie daisy. There, that's how it's going to be. So I'm going to leave that to dry. And let's see how we get on now. Because the other things I want to do is Life's Simple Pleasure. And I might just attach that there. And then write something there. I think I will. So I also need to glue these on as well. So Life's Simple Pleasures. I'll have to be glued on there. Like that. And I'm going to glue this on. I'm just adding the glue. And then that needs to be on there like that. Just leave that to dry. And I'm going to find some wording for that. Hi everyone, right, I'm back. Now I've chosen these, and it's, do you remember I put on here Life's Simple Pleasures, and I'm going to say are moments you'll never forget. And they are really, because simple things I remember. It's a more it's the other sort of things I don't remember at all. So what I'm going to do is just to colour these up at the moment. I'm going to do them with the white acrylic paint first. And then I shall dry them off. Wash my brush. Doesn't have to be perfectly white at all. I'm going to colour them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just to basically do something with them. Right, just leave that to dry. And again, we just do the simple thing with this as well. You don't need to do the backs because that's going to be glued on. It was so funny when we arrived back. Like I say, Renier arrived at not Manchester, sorry. Renier arrived at Leeds and Bradford Airport while we were just descending into Manchester Airport. So Raymond had to go and pick Renier up first, and the two of them had to come and pick up me and the boys up. But, you know, it was a long flight home. We did manage it. We had a fantastic holiday. yeah, and the kids can't wait to go again. I'm not going to America again, not for a long while. But we will be going on our annual holiday next year, so I will always, of course, keep you informed of that. Now, what I'm going to do with this is, let me just soak that brush a minute. I'm just going to take hold of this gathered twig. I might just use it. I've got a sponge here, that'll do. And we'll just darken that a little bit. Not that fussed, you know, not that fussed about it. I mean, you can see it. And then what I'm going to do is to take the orangey peachy colour. I'll just dabble that bit on. Just to edge it up a bit. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. You don't have to do anything special to it. It's however you want it. And I'm going to bend mine a little bit. Depending how I'm going to have it on. Just wipe my finger. And now what I'm going to do with this is just to, oops, stamp that. Look, see, I do it all the time. Never mind. Never mind. I might just keep it like that actually, so I'm going to dry that off at the moment. Make sure that's dry as well. There we go. Now I might need my glossy accents again, I think. Now I did put this on and I've glued that on. I might change it and clear it, I'm not sure. So, life's simple pleasures are... And it's the only words I had at the time, so I'm using what I've got, not running off to buy something else. Life's simple pleasures are moments you'll never forget. I like that. I like that a lot. See, it's dried up again. I know, keep a pin in it, and I should really. In fact, I might just do that. I'm going to keep my little crystal pin in there. But then the lid doesn't go on, does it? Does it? No. Oh, it might do if I take the glue out the end. Not with them. Just bought myself those. These'll do. It's pliers I'm after. I need some new pliers. I went and bought these instead of the pliers like a nerd. Right, Maria, you know who you are from Dubai. Is it Maria or Margaret? Maria, sorry, I'm back. Do you want to contact me? And then we'll sort things out, if you don't mind, darling. Because I'd like to put an order in. And I owe you for a couple of bits as it is, which I don't mind admitting. She sent me some before she went away. We were both going away together, and I just thought it was easier if she... Oopsie daisy, look, I'm dropping everything now. Whoa, don't be doing that to me, little pot. Oh, so what did I do? I did it by dropping everything like a blooming loon. Ugh! I've just drowned my table. Oh, God. Oh, don't wander there, you twits. See, that's what you get. I tried to avoid the situation and then went and did the blooming thing. What I was trying to avoid. Oh, well, who cares? You know, we all do these silly things. Lift that pot up there and get under there. And I'm burning myself like hell with this blooming glue gun. Oh, look at the mess. Oh, blooming neck. Oh, I'll just have to carry on and then sort it out after. Because I ain't got time to mess about. My little brush has gone for the Burton. Oh, and the water's dripped all over my thingy-me-bob. Oh. Right. Let me just sort this out. Sorry, I just want to get this out. And I've nearly finished the tag anyway. Just to see if my little diamond thing pin will sit in the bottom. There we go. Got a little bit too much glue in the bottom. Let me see. Well, it sort of like does, doesn't it? It can stay like that. I'm sure it can. Right, let's start again. So I just want a little bit on there. A little bit on there. And a bit on there. So, life's simple pleasures are moments you will never forget. There you go. Right, let's glue these down. And there we go. And that E was actually a G. I cut it down. So if you get stuck for E's, which many of us do, use your G's and cut them down. It's a lot simpler. There we go. Now all I've got to do is the butterfly. Sorry, it is the. Now all I've got to do is the. Now all I've got to do is the dragonfly. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to clean that one up a little bit, I think. Make it a little bit more that you can see. Hopefully. I didn't need that, so that can go back in the pot. Now what I'm going to do is to do this. Because yes, I'm not leaving it like that, ladies and gents. I'm going to colour it using my little bit of water and my paints. And I know it's got glitter on it, but that won't matter. Just going to paint over that. The glitter will still kind of like shine through. Which I do want some glitter on it. I hope you can see this. So yeah, how you can still see it. And it makes a big difference to what you're doing, you know, to what it was. And that's why when I painted the birds, somebody sent me a glittered bird and I painted it. you know, there were lots of comments, oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can paint and decoupage, you know, not decoupage, but you can decorate anything you want. If it'll stick to it, do it. That's what I say, you know, because no matter what you use, if it works, get on with it. That's what I say. Now, I can just run the paintbrush over the backside of the wings. Now that may have come off there, but we just glue that back on when it's dry. Not a problem whatsoever. Okay. Now we know dragonfly wings are also blues and greens. So I'm going to try something. I haven't done it before. Not on this type of dragonfly. So I'll just let that dry. Don't put the heat gun on it, melt the wings. But for now, I'm just going to try a little bit of colour. Let me see now. Here we are. Got some perfect pearls here. While that's wet is the best time to put it on. I've got some blue. I'm just going to find a small paintbrush to, yeah, I might do that one. Put that in there. It's just while it's wet. Now you can wet perfect pearls. You can wet them, make them into a paint. Not sure if you know that, but yes you can. All of these sort of things can be made into a paint. Maybe I'll hold that down there. I'll bring that wing out a little bit. That's got a little bit of colour in it, and then I'm just going to pop a little bit of green in. Just to blend over that. Okay, that's a touch of that. And then what I'm going to do finally is a little bit of gold. Mix it in just there, just on the tips. And a little bit over the body and the eyes. And you know what? I think that's just set that off nicely. Like that. I don't think we need to do any more to that at all. I'm just going to put that back. Just have a look, see how that looks. Yeah, that's come out really nice. Quite pleased with that. With these you can lift the wings up. Like that. I think the only thing that's missing now, yeah, I'm going to paint these letters dark brown. I think I don't like them like that. I'm just going to paint them down brown. Just on the top. Let me move that a minute while I dry that off. Okay, just pop that back on a minute, and I'm going to use the glossy accents again. Or maybe not. Let me just see, I've got some, that's too gory. Maybe this will do. Put a bit of glitz in it. Let's just see. A bit of glam. How's that? Yeah. Kind of like that. I think I'm going to just paint this. Sorry if I'm just doing bits and pieces because I can see things, you know, and I'm thinking, well, it'd look nice like this or look nice like that. Yeah, and I'm just going to, that's better. It's just that somehow didn't match the colour I was using, or colours. It does now. Much better. Yeah, much better. Yeah, like that. Finished, I think. Not sure. I think that needs to be the same. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. That needed to be darkened so that it blended in with the whole theme. Yeah, that's it. Done. I'm now. And there you go. Put the pin into there. Pop that away. There's the tag. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. And if the friend who I'm giving this to wants to change it, she can. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.